Hello, YouTube. We're live from parts unknown East Tennessee, and we're going to take a look at the new developer stream from Dead by Daylight. And we're going to look at this stuff. I've not seen it. I've made it a choice to not look at this shit all day. I've already sworn. I'm sorry. We're going to look at the new DBD content that just got showcased today. New information about a PTB. There's a lot to talk about, and we're going to jump right in. We're going to try to track this thing down on their YouTube. I'm purposely blind to this shit, okay? Like, I don't know anything about it. So please, be patient with me while we look, but let's go find it and see what we can find. I for one, am ready for a new stage because, like, the old rotations, you know, they're nice, but anything that keeps me from having to play the swamp, the game, like, you know, the meatpacking plant, Hawkins National Laboratory, like, screw all that. So let's take a look at this on their actual live stream. We're going to fast forward 30 minutes in. Shut up, Al.
Of some kind.
And you don't want them to feel safe in the hopeless exile.
No, exactly. Like, this is the killer is sending you there to punish you, so you shouldn't feel safe. So what we did, the epiphany that we had, is that it has to be like a hook, right? Previously, it counted as a hook.
That's about the
state,
new killer,
but it didn't have the risk of being.
That's
on a
the new
hook.
killer's
so the
thing
current
that they
version,
can send you to. All right.
Seeing it is the active power that you guys voted on, and it's the description that was.
Here's the new killer's power
the people
for
that got to test it, the playtesters. They were very creative in using it. They were using it through gaps. They were using it, over loops, which was cool. But even with all of that, it still didn't meet the criteria or the expectation that they had with a killer power, which, because it was consistent, we had to pivot. We couldn't just keep going in this direction. And at this point, we challenged our own assumptions, which is...
That was the new... If you guys don't know, there's a grimoire you can vote on. And the new killer is, like, being shown a little bit. Like, they've dropped teasers. We're not going to watch all of this because we don't have to. And I just want to let you guys know, at the top left-hand corner of your screen here, I'm a member of the DBD Creator Program. I have been on it all of this year. They hook me up with stuff. I'm legally required to tell you this, but they, I'm a chosen representative of the iridescent tier for this platform. So thank you, Behavior. And let's get to watching this stuff. But I don't know. Actually, they got a ways to go with this killer. I'll get excited once they figure this out. They're just sharing everything.
I think intuitive.
This is going to be probably reworked a lot, so I'm not excited yet. But it's going to be nice.
The killer, but we challenged that, and so the alternative that we got, and I'm sorry.
Hello, Tabira.
Comparison. I apologize that it's going.
Okay, let's take a look at what's actually coming out.
Yeah. I'll also mention that we'll have more to share on our socials very soon. We gave a progress, the killer name, the survivor name, and the chapter names.
We will look at this though. This is the voting roadmaps and stuff. So we're going to get a big one on the 27th. The killer final concept, the survivor final concept, the killer's weapon, the chapter name, killer name, and survivor name. That's crazy. We're going to get to vote on all this shit. Then March 19th, we'll get to choose their perks, their Mori, and the chapter logo. That's cool. Okay. All right. Here now, before we jump into this is all new to me, so I don't know all of it, but there's apparently a lot of changes that got teased today. So we're going to watch this together and figure this out together, all right?
You're doing. But for this context, it's perks.
Yes, absolutely.
And we've got, honestly, a pretty exciting update to perks.
Yeah, I hope so too, yeah.
So that's what we brought in, and it has a UX component, obviously, so that's why Diego's here. We also have another special surprise from Diego after, but let's talk about perks.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do I get started on this, right? We started working on this such a long time ago, something we've internally called the perk description overhaul, which is just a colossal undertaking, really. It's like all 300 perks descriptions were rewritten from scratch. A lot of people have worked on this. Like, obviously, I'm sitting here presenting this. I'm very grateful for it, and Diego is here too. But there were a lot of people whose hands and minds worked on this. So yeah, we took it up on ourselves, I suppose, to rewrite all of the perks descriptions. And just to clarify here, this description overhaul does not change the gameplay. So there may be other changes, but this rewriting the descriptions did not change the way they play. So yeah, like I said, we started working on this a very long time ago, because when you read the descriptions, they were really, it felt like it aged a little bit.
Holy friggin' balls!
Fans don't
Yeah,
fear spoilers.
absolutely.
We
It's a
fear
good
limited
update.
save
Let's dive
rooms.
in here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the goal that I always had in mind was to shorten and modernize all perk descriptions. I wanted to do this because obviously DBD is like a 10-year-old game, right? And at this point, when we started writing, we had a different goal in mind. And this has changed over time and with all the content that we added. So when I looked at the perk description and what the people were saying, that they had a hard time understanding, they had to explain it to their friends.
You made
so we
me
wanted to
poop.
reduce the length so that it's just shorter, to the point, right? Using what we say like modern player-facing language, which is what as much as possible what the players are using, and also doing it a consistency pass so that all the descriptions kind of look and feel the same, and also try to, and it has these like bullet points with the status effects are highlighted.
See, that's
so
better.
It's just really, it's just a lot shorter. And maybe at the bottom you can notice this little thing here. It's called
do.
extra info. So let's just imagine you have a mouse now, that you could just like hit mouse 2 here. So this is a new feature, and yeah, why don't Diego?
Oh, sure.
You want to say something about it?
Yeah, thank you. Sure, yeah, this is part of the whole effort we have been doing with Thomas. And what we wanted to do is to also not only make perks easier to understand when reading them, but also provide a way for you to learn what are we talking about when presenting the
Finally,
the
holy
perks,
shit.
and remember that too. So we had the issue that multiple
This is
effects
fine.
were
I
described
hope
as,
you're okay with
we're
me
going to
skimming through
show.
this. Hello, Gus.
But you kind of needed
Happy
to
birthday,
know
Cheryl.
what they were as
Can everybody get a
someone,
happy
just
birthday in chat
go
for
blind
Cheryl,
into the
please?
match and somehow learn what exhausted was. So
obviously there's still extra info. It's going to show extra info.
Okay, that's nice. That's good. Extra info. That's really nice. Happy birthday, Cheryl.
It's going to show these little two, of course.
To be clear, that is live, not live, yet.
We're
almost there.
Man, you got
I
me.
just want to I want people to know that.
You got me. So this little show and tell, I brought a few examples here so that we could look at. This is Old Dark Devotion. It's pretty long when I look at it.
a little.
Yes, it's a little long.
My ADHD cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it does, like without reading it?
It's for the plague.
Yeah, that's fair. This is New Dark Devotion.
Oh my God. This is so much better. Hello,
So
Joseph.
It's a lot shorter.
Heck yes.
It uses the bullet points to really convey the information that we also have the
Here's another one. Dude, this is so much better. You have news? Tell me. What's your news, buddy? Okay, this is fine. This is a good update. Granted, I know what these perks do. She has 30 days to respond to the summons. Oh, shit, dude. So is she being summoned to your court? Or are you going to taking her to her court in her town? Okay, here's the new aura update, guys. This is crazy fucking good.
Awesome. Well, we're not done. Diego has brought some goodies as well. So if you want to hand over the clicker.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
What have you got for us, Diego? Last time you were here, you brought us the scratch marks that people enjoyed.
Yeah. So today I want to talk about auras.
Oh, yeah.
It's an interesting subject because we know that our game currently has a lot of different colors, a lot of different auras, and it has been something that has been
This is great.
added and organically evolved over time. Again, as Thomas said, we're almost 10 years as a game. So we're seeing how things were added for the best
Hello, Brennan.
for gameplay. Currently, we have decided to start rethinking about the auras to meet the players' better experience. So to better understand the game, to better learn, so all UX related. Plus, seeing how the new art vision for the game could fit the game in the sense like, what are the colors that we really want to present, to show DBD as this multiplayer horror game that we have. So it's the artistic vision and how that
This
goes
is
through
nice.
UX to also match gameplay needs. So we also know that with the current situation, we have cases where color perception being reduced or different. Auras are super hard to see. Even for us on the farm, at least I speak for myself, when I'm trying to get at the survivors, it's sometimes harder. So, bear with me. We are doing changes here. And again, we want to have this unified look, and because of the same thing, we are working now with a new system on how do we treat and use auras in DBD. And because of this, you are going to start seeing some differences. First of all, the color of auras are going to be the same, regardless if you are a killer or a survivor, you're going to see the same color for the same type of object entity. And thus, we are going to go and say, let's show the survivors in their color.
He's got a freaking
as
piece of candy
usually
in his
they are
mouth.
in the bluish color. I added there by default. I'll talk about that. So they will appear in blue by default. There are going to be some changes. So for instance, we want all killer objects, as they are, most of them, shown in the white area, white color. So for people that are used with trickster or hunters to see the hatchet, the knives on the switch to see aura in different colors.
So you can change.
Now,
You can change
things to fit better and try.
So you can change all the auras of. Oh my God! So there's going to be a new menu for generators. You can customize all their auras. That's yeah. That's great. That's good shit right there. That's great shit right there. So I won't have a problem seeing shit anymore. Survivors being blue is awesome. But the fact that you can customize these to your liking is great. I imagine it's going to be red, pink, green, blue, etc., purple. But Survivors being blue is nice. Because, like, if somebody got it on a generator, with the current way that it works, the generators are red by default. And then players are red by default. So, if you position yourself correctly, you are not visible. That's cool. And then, oh yeah, and then hooks being purple. That's great. I hate not being able to find a hook because it looks like the stage.
Commend you, Diego, for us.
All right. All right, here we go.
Hi, welcome back. So with me today, now what we're going to talk about, Nick? Nick is one of our
Words,
game designers.
things, stuff. Yeah.
Maybe stuff to do with, I don't know, killer?
Yeah, we are going to talk about Killer Actions update because we're updating the language. Oh, I'm in control of the slides.
Yeah, no. I'm scared, people.
Hello. So yes, no, I'm going to go back for now, and we're going to set it up. But yes, so as Thomas was mentioning earlier in the stream, we had a really great opportunity to update Killer Actions language in the 9.5.0 update, and we decided to standardize
Next PTB,
a
thick fillet.
lot of inconsistencies that we saw across the game for many, many years. So if you've been playing Dead by Daylight for a really long time, you know that
we previously did not distinguish between basic and special attacks.
Yeah.
And for certain interactions between perks and killer powers, we had to introduce that notion. Well, we are here today, and we are here to tell you that we've also expanded on that terminology. So coming in 9.5, as part of the accompanying the perk descriptions update, you're going to see across powers, killer power add-ons, and perks, the introduction of new killer words. So we're going to start distinguishing between basic killer actions and special killer actions. So as you can see on screen right now, we have going to be doing the distinction between basic and special breaks, basic vaults and special vaults. And when relating to generators, we're going to have the damage generator action, and then the new concept we're going to introduce, we're going to be like codifying, is generator explosion. I think that, you know, basic and special breaks and vaults, pretty self-explanatory. Basic is when any killer can just do the standard action. But then when it's a special action, it means that it's a special ability that's unique to them, that's granted to them by their power. So for example, any killer can break a pallet, but then the cannibal or hillbilly will special break pallets with their chainsaws. You know, any killer can vault a window, but some killers like Legion can both fast vault windows and drop pallets with their power. And then every killer, you know, damages a generator by hitting it, but then only specific killers, like the Knight, can damage them with their power, or on occasion with add-ons, like the first, where that add-on where Undergate just makes everything blow up.
Stop you there. What about perks? Because turn back the clock.
Yes, exactly. So turn back the clock, which was introduced in the previous update, it would be considered a generator explosion.
Okay, so it puts that distinction there then.
Yeah, that's it. We really consider like the ability to do something remotely or via distance as a generator explosion. We took that explosion because, well, previously a lot of perks said generator explodes, and we were like, if it's, and the imagery was pretty consistent, and we were like, I think most people will understand that when they say that. Yeah. So I have a list of examples to give today. Oh, sorry.
Take it off.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So you're now a TikToker.
Oh my God. Yeah, so as you can see, game complexity has grown a lot. So as you can see here on screen, we have the Hillbilly's power that now specifies that when you do hit a breakable wall or a drop pallet with his chainsaw, it will special break. We've updated other things in the game. Well, now we'll tell you, because when Legion's triggered alert at the right time, what is supposed to be a break? Well,
and that's confusing for newer players. I know, like, people.
Oh, so more verbiage updates. Okay, I get it.
It'll be disclosed,
I get it.
obtuse to figure out what does it, you know, how do you activate Spirit Fury? And well, now it's pretty clear. I'm sorry. It's, you know, like, it's basic breaks only. And also, if you notice, there's an exception at the end of the description of Spirit Fury when it says the pallet is destroyed. That is to specify that nothing is supposed to allegedly synergize with the specific effect. Because again, Spirit Fury doesn't basic break or special break a pallet, it's destroyed, because we want to, you know, make sure that our complexity kind of caps off after a point. Because if you've played certain games, sometimes infinites happen, and we have to be careful because we don't want those.
Okay, I get it. That's more verbiage
and
updates.
In this PTB, we've provided an update to the fog vial item, as you can see on screen, it is now we've like really worked hard on the consistency, making sure that the power and the obfuscation sort of design is now more consistent. Because when we had to update the fog vial last year, it's because we discovered, unfortunately, that the famous cooldown and reduction to 2 charges was because we realized that it was either very useful in some realms, while also not useless at all in some other realms. So with this update, we're really happy to reintroduce the items and see how survivors experiment. We've fully rebuilt the VFX system.
This fog looks better.
It should be now always consistent in color and functionality on every realm.
Perfect, because that was one of the biggest issues,
Yes.
wasn't it? It was so different from map to map.
Yeah, and as you can see on screen as well, I'm going to switch to the survivor. Nope, that just resets the video. There you go. As you can see as well from the outside, it is now always perfectly opaque. Well, not perfectly, but it is like now, like it's clear when you're in the fog cloud and when you're out of the fog cloud.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, because before that, because of the lighting and consistency, it was hard to sort of understand the boundaries of the fog cloud. So now it should be much better, and also as an additional feature.
So in theory, the best way to use the fog vial is use it before the killer's even near you. It'll put like an aura. Like it's like kind of like a blanket of non-visibility over that circle or globe or whatever sphere of fog. When they enter it, they can vaguely see who's inside of it, but no scratch marks. So, like, the time to use it is well before they get there, so you can get the hell out of Dodge. But you got to keep in mind, like Dracula, it's not going to stop him, you know? Probably not going to stop Nurse either. But we'll see.
In this update, we've made sure that essential auras are now always featured on the survivor side. So notably, before that, it blocked all auras. It should not.
That's an important one.
Yep. And here we're going to go rapid fire, but you can see on the Forsaken Boneyard, it looks like the fog vial. On the Yamaoka Estate realm, also looks the same. And now on the Withered Isle as well, you can see it blocks the house. So
it's perfect.
That's cool.
I'm really looking forward to see how people feel about it and get to play with it. And now, it's the big one.
Is it the big one?
I think it's the big one.
Do we have time?
I sure hope we do. Apple internally would consider as some
Okay,
time now.
all right. Let's.
For more
Sorry.
This update, and it's the Trickster update.
You're excited about this one?
A little bit. It's been on my
We all
mind
are.
for a couple of months now. So in this update, we really wanted to focus and see and take into account the feedback from Trickster from the previous update in 7.4. And we really wanted to focus on Trickster's range identity. For killers, we really wanted to make sure that we celebrated accuracy with blades, managing blades for more rewarding shots, and like really make sure that we reward skill expression with an updated, surfaced, visible style rank system. You'll see more in the next few slides, but we've worked really hard, everyone, to make sure that Trickster now has a visible style rank combo system. That's coming to Dead by Daylight. And for survivors, we also tried to make sure that while versing against Trickster now, they are better rewarded for learning how to dodge blades and forcing Trickster to reload and dodging blades enough so that laceration decays. We hope that like it's more fun to like just be in chase. And also importantly, because sometimes we get this identity a little bit mixed up, we consider this an update. It's not a rework. He's still throwing blades. He still has main event. But it is like a big pass on his gameplay, his add-ons. It's not any different. If you, for example, internally, we consider what we did last year to the Nightmare to be a rework because he had an entirely different power set that combined 2 previous locked abilities, and he just played very differently because of he could swap like powers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really wanted to this time around reach the K-pop fantasy that.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. So, coming in the PTB, you will have a brand new style rank HUD element that tracks your style in the game. It's always present on the top portion of your screen, and you will see your style ranks evolve in real time. This is exclusive to Killer only. Survivors don't have access to that information. And as you can see in the lower left corner, we have reduced this blade count a little bit as part of the balancing. You can play with that on the PTB, but also there's now a dedicated button for main event when it becomes active. Yeah. So just a little bit of history of Trickster combo systems. Originally in 4.6,
A long time back.
is 2021. Hey.
Damn.
It was hidden, it was not visible, and it only helped basically reward you for playing smartly with more blood points. In 7.4, now you know, playing well and hitting your blades successfully would help you like sort of empower your main event.
Yeah.
Now in 9.5, it's finally visible. It feedbacks how you're playing in more or less real time. It accounts for a bunch of different gameplay events that is related to blade throwing, but also what actions you do in the game. And also, style ranks now all improve Trickster's blade throw rate. So the better, higher style rank you are, the faster you can throw blades.
Cool.
And you can also reload faster. So that particular moment of downtime, if you're skillful enough, it becomes much less painless.
I'm really intrigued by
and,
this.
Like, allows you to even reload in chase.
So the speed part of Iron
Hello,
Maiden.
Anti-Inferno.
Yeah, so now it's built in. Yep. And basically, it's like now style ranks, it's the core feature of his power. So we're excited to show it to you. And as you can style ranks from E to S. You start at E, and then each time you go up in rank, you start a combo timer. And the goal is to always be accumulating style points. So you're
Oh,
going
Chris.
up in rank.
Is he my
or at the
next
very
P100? I don't know
least,
yet.
Refreshing your timer.
Okay, cool. And what you said something about in-game actions. What
Yeah.
in-game actions count?
Ooh, well, we are going to have the full amount of details on the PTB patch notes, but it's about roughly a little less than a dozen actions.
Okay.
So for example,
Food Trickster Mains is going to have fun with that.
I sure hope so.
Oh, they redacted that. Fuck.
Yeah, so here's our first demonstration of what a style point is. As you can see in the demo video, the Trickster is picking a target, and then he is going to throw a blade, and as you can see, that was a first hit, and the Trickster gained a style point. As you can see, he went up, he got 1 style point in E rank, and went up to half of E rank. Each style rank has a different amount of points to increase, and basically it's by chaining actions that you go up in style ranks.
Do you have,
Style ranks, as you can see in the video, Trickster is damaging Yunjin, got a style points for injury, got a style point for breaking a pallet, got a style point for injuring another survivor again, but not for doing the same action twice in a row. This is
okay.
So that's a subtlety. We consider a combo doing different actions back to back. So that's another
an important
layer
one.
for
Yeah.
So for players who really want to main Trickster, learning how to weave your actions, blade throw, injury, breaking a pallet, breaking a wall, I think that's going to make interacting with maps an entirely new ball game in parlance. And so now you're interacting with every sort
What's up,
of
Nick?
a lot of interactions you do with the a map will count. Yeah. And also, you know, maybe some people are asking, what about main event? Well, we're getting to that, but then we need to talk about S rank. So when you reach S rank, Trickster gains maximum throw rate, reveals survivors with killer instinct, and then gain access to main event. So, and at S rank, you have 66 seconds to basically go super intense on survivors and find them.
So you've kept the theming then, the double numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also the killer instinct, you reveal survivors with killer
Yeah.
instinct for 4.4 seconds.
Okay. I was going to say, is that
We had to
66 seconds?
We had to keep
Yeah.
44 seconds.
Okay.
You have to have 44 in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So and yeah, well, you're in S rank, you're at your strongest sense, and you reload lockers faster, and also importantly, lacerations will decay slower.
Okay, so,
So
there's the
if you
effect on the survivor.
if you lacerate survivors at range, you can, for the duration of main event, kind of leave them be for a little while. You can stockpile lacerations and manage more survivors that way.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more tactical.
Yeah, and we also improved main event. Now main event, when you activate main event, you cash in your S rank, but then when you hit survivors in main event, you basically refund style points at the end. So now, as you can see on the video, you've gained S rank, and Trickster activates main event, and then you're hitting blades with survivors, and each blade triggers a bonus point, and when you're in fatigue, you get back your style ranks. So
you don't lose either by it, really.
no, so you get now at S rank, a lot of options are open to you. Do I use S rank to stay consistently stronger for the entire duration, and then return to E rank?
Okay.
Because S rank is like a super mode. You have to
yeah.
kind of, you know. But the question is, where and when do I get to use main event to hopefully refund my style ranks and keep the pressure going?
That makes sense. And
so
you
there's
can
a-
activate it manually. You can choose when and where.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's like a lot of
That's a lot
abilities
better.
now,
Yeah,
or choices to make with
definitely.
Trickster. Yeah, I believe.
It's fun. I love when he goes into main event.
Yeah, I mean, we've also, as you can see on screen, we've also like re-updated the laceration feedback on survivors. I think our team did a fantastic job.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what the feedback on this.
That-
Yes,
okay.
I'm excited.
If you guys are wondering, I know there's a lot of confusion and like, you know, dissing of this. So here's what it boils down to, guys. They found a way to manifest the ideology of like Trickster's persona as him being crazy. So he's already got a survivor. He's had one, if you're not sure, unless you mean like with the patch. I don't know. I've not watched all this yet, but he's an insane, murderous K-pop star. So, like, he's still obsessed with performing well. So, like, style, dance routines, all that shit. He gets rewarded for playing. You know what I mean? So, I like this. However, I don't know how I'm going to feel about how it feels. On paper, everything looks good. He tortures people to put their screams into songs. Yes. Like, he's insane. He's very much the definition of, you know, like, he's lost his fucking mind. So this is an accurate portrayal of what this character would do, in my opinion. So lore-wise, it checks the boxes. Before, he was really annoying to play against. So what I'm hoping doesn't happen is, you know, you get S rank and you wait until people start to unhook, and then you spam main event. And then you just keep trading downs, you know? So I hope that they make it to where you get punished and go all the way down to damn like E rank if you do that or something. That's what I'm seeing might happen.
We've had a lot of fun.
Like, Style was known because in a previous stream, I think it was Jeff that had the PowerPoint, and there was some letters that were highlighted, and so people figured out Style was part of this. So I think they'd be pleased to see which way that developed.
Yeah, I'm very happy. It's the first time we've had a power like this in DBD.
We've got some questions.
Great.
Do you want to read them? Because you can read them, I can't.
I have my glasses.
You have your glasses on, lend me them.
One of the questions we've had is, will the Trickster's add-on be reworked? Yes. I believe only 3 add-ons stayed the same. So
that's
Damn.
a lot.
yeah,
That's a lot
so
of
it's
changes.
basically a full add-on rework as well. Yeah. Another question, will there be a sound cue for survivors once the Trickster reaches S rank? Yes, it will be heard map-wide. Because when the Trickster hits S rank, everybody needs to know because he's at his most lethal. And also, we added a sound cue when you're in range of his main event.
All right, that's good. Yeah.
So if you hear main event,
that is feedback to the survivor of what is going on.
Yeah. Another question that we have is Yunjin getting anything as part of this update? So we've actually done a pass on certain original all-kill perks. So they will be shown on PTB. But yes, Trickster and Yunjin's perks are getting a pass to just help bring them more to modern DBD.
I'm
Nice.
looking forward to seeing what people think of Fast Track.
Yes.
Oh shit, they changed Fast Track.
You're
Kind of
teasing.
interesting.
You're teasing. That's not fair.
I like to tease. So
Well, I'm
can't
excited
help
for
it.
the update to crowd control. I think
know.
it'll be.
Well, you're teasing even more now, aren't you?
Well, we're here for a reason.
So again, PTB Tuesday. Feedback all on the forums, Reddit, Discord. We're looking forward to it. This has been a lot of work involved
Hello,
in
Henry.
this, so I'm really excited to bring
Yeah,
this to you.
very proud
finally.
of the team.
Yeah.
It's like I've been told internally the SkyRank UI is the most complex UI element we've ever done on Dead by Daylight.
It doesn't
All right, let's
surprise
check
me.
out the new map. Here's the new map. Hello, LaTroy. Hello, Henry.
Thank you very much for staying. Hi. We have something now very new. And so,
Who's that,
I'd like
Jeff?
to introduce Michael. Michael, would you like to say what you're
We
doing
saved the
for
best
this?
for last, what I wanted to say. Get hyped. You're going to love it.
Oh, that's a perk thing. Save the best for last.
I know what I'm doing.
Can't TBD things with me.
Welcome.
Well, hello. My name's Michael. I'm a level
Oh, that
artist, and
sucks.
I was the map owner
Oh.
for a new environment that we're going to have upcoming in DBD. So back in 2021, when we first released the Trickster, there was a lobby that went alongside him. And I know that a lot of players thought the environment was super cool and had a lot of potential. And so it is my great pleasure to finally reveal Dead by Daylight's newest map.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're excited for
Am I having
this.
to jump through these?
Yeah, we're going to switch over to
There we
the
go, the
PowerPoint.
Trickster's Delusion. Now, this map also comes with
What's
its
up,
own
Scooby?
realm called the Sleepless District.
Holy
Upon
shit.
first glance, this map could be the Trickster's ultimate fantasy. There is blood and bodies littered throughout the streets. There are posters of the Trickster himself, scattered everywhere, plastered on all the walls.
That's really sad, Jeff.
And there are even fireworks that can be triggered at some point during the trial.
Oh, that's
A
cool.
nice little surprise. But for players that inspect a little further, especially those that read Korean, I think they'll find that this construct serves more of a torturous reminder for the atrocities that Ji-woon has committed and how he can never escape them.
This is looking so cool.
So the
Dude,
gameplay area for
what
this
the
map
hell?
is 23 tiles. The layout is static, similar to Raccoon City Police Station.
Okay.
We really wanted to use the structures and the landmarks to give a certain sense of directionality to this environment. This is something that I really tried to implement on the previous map that I did, which is the Ormond Lake Mine.
Hello,
And
Tira.
we wanted to help create like a layout that was fairly simple and easy to learn. Now, this is easier said than done for a city block, but the map can actually be divided into 4 sections, and there's a main road that cuts right through, and that both exit
Dude,
gates
this
can be
looks
found
sick.
on either end of this main road, and they do not change. So
Dude, this looks
in
fucking
one corner
sick.
of the map, I can explain, there's the main building, which is the nightclub. And then opposite to the nightclub, we have the market and the park, which is a bit more of like a open area with a bit of greenery. In this market and park, players can find a very familiar building with a certain layout that has been themed
what
to
that
the
is then?
to the environment. And finally, we have the high streets and the low streets.
Oh,
kind of
shit,
gives
dude.
a preview.
Look at the colors.
That is
Yes, of
amazing.
the
That's a
map's
nice. That's a
layout.
top down, yeah.
Yeah. And this kind of explains how things are organized.
Dude, this is a
I
massive
love
stage.
seeing something like that. That really helps when you're trying to learn a map, because like the hardest thing for a DBD player, when the first thing, new map, having to learn the layouts, that sort of thing, where there's a vault location, where there's pallets. So having it split
I like this woman.
just helps so much.
So the overall layout is fairly simple, but especially in the high and low streets, it can get very maze-like. It's not to say that there aren't some maze-like elements to this map or some variation in the gameplay elements. You can find plenty of that. So we can start by looking at the nightclub. There's a coat check, there's a VIP bar and lounge, there's even a backstage area, and at the center is a very ominous-looking mosh pit where thick fog enshrouds a dark and mysterious scene that we can find below. There's also a spectacular light show accompanied by some music done by the trickster himself, but we'll let players discover that for themselves. In the market and park, it's a lot more open, as I've said previously. There are food trucks, market stalls, vendors' tables scattered all throughout, and we really wanted each section of this map to have its own sort of unique feel and aesthetic. So the border walls of this market that surround the whole thing are done with a more sort of traditional style, stone wall. And we can see these beautiful paper lanterns all hung up.
It's so pretty.
It's so good. I remember when the team was starting this, the goal was like make the prettiest map possible, and kind of did that.
Yeah, so the market too, it serves as a nice contrast between the futuristic, super bright, colorful, modern aesthetic that we have elsewhere throughout the map. This one's a lot more sort of traditional, and it'll give players a bit of a break from the ultra stimulating lights and colors. Speaking of lights and colors, we have the high streets. So here you can find stores, restaurants, even a karaoke bar.
Yes.
Oh my God.
When I saw the karaoke, it was like I'm such a karaoke fan. I was like, it's like a gift from God.
Oh yes, we had a lot of fun.
So many little details.
Adding these cool
map.
little areas.
So many.
So yeah, the high streets are even paved with like special tile, and it's all blocked from vehicle access, so it's like a pedestrian-only area.
That's so cool.
These are some examples of the interior of the stores. The overall ambience is a lot brighter and cleaner and livelier. Oh, this is Chuck, by the way.
We love Chuck.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can see Chuck.
He's friendlier than he looks. So opposite,
Chuck.
yeah, opposite to the high streets are the low streets. So here, you can find some stores and restaurants as well, but there are also a few abandoned buildings, and the mood is a lot dingier and darker. So it was super important for us that these two districts have their own unique, distinct identity, because again, they can feel pretty maze-like.
Yeah, I think you can tell that as well from the images. There is that distinction there. Good. And I got to say, I love on the PowerPoint that you've got in the top corner there, the highlighted area of which part of the map.
Yeah, that's a really great way to walk through this.
Really, really good. I love it.
Yeah, well, those two zones, especially like on either opposing corner, the high streets and low streets, they act as a nice foil to like the map's more sort of overall layout being a bit very simplistic and static, because you have all kinds of stores and alleyways, connecting and chaining together. And the level designer did a really cool job finding all kinds of ways to make some cool loops and to ensure some interesting gameplay.
I think you've all done amazing on this. I'm really excited to see this map coming onto the PC.
So much.
Yeah, because it's been a long time request.
Again, look at that in that shot right there. Look at that detail. There's so many little bits.
Yeah, we actually have some in-game footage here.
If you could click play, awesome.
So for this map, we really wanted to blend the aspects of indoor and outdoor maps together. So there are many places to hide and be stealthy, but there are also some open areas and large streets and alleyways for ranged killers or killers with dash powers. Again, like the way that all the stores are kind of intersecting, and we have the alleyways, cutting through one another, makes for some rather interesting gameplay.
The exit gate.
Yeah, the exit gate is a really cool one.
That's really cool.
I love it.
So we knew that creating this type of environment would be a very tricky challenge because, basing it on the city of Seoul, its unique identity is so tied with visual clutter and constant, visual noise. And we knew that we had to make sure that the density of lights and colors still had to be pretty high to best represent the environment that we were depicting. But at the same time, this came with a bit of a cost. We recognized that it would hinder some of the players' capabilities for finding some gameplay objectives.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm happy to announce that we also created a, oh, that's the same video, a new asset that will be paired with generators. It's a unique sign that will flicker and until the generator is complete. So hopefully this will allow players to kind of view it from a distance and be able to spot these all throughout the map.
Oh, so it's not just in buildings, it's going to be generators that are on the outside as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So we'll have them on in the front of certain buildings to indicate when generators are inside.
Okay.
But for the ones that are outside, we figured we might as well make this language consistent and just have them everywhere.
That's going to be cool.
This is a look at the exit. It was very fun to...
I was talking to Dork earlier about this because she captured a bunch of these shots earlier, and even this is apparently quite a creepy experience when you're, even though you're escaping.
So
It's a bit of a creepy, spooky subway experience.
You never quite know where you're going when you run through those exit gates.
With a killer chasing you.
I gotta
Some more
say,
footage.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
completely
let's see
different,
this.
isn't it? Because that is so much more toned down with the lights and the lighting and the colors.
Yeah, so overall, it was pretty challenging working on this environment. It was super, super fun, though. It was a very fun challenge. Our environment team, you know, we're not the biggest, and we had to be very clever with how we modularized everything to fill the most space in the smallest amount of time. But we also wanted to keep, you know, areas unique enough to stand out as landmarks, because we didn't want it to be just one gigantic maze.
Yeah, having a landmark is really important. So you can find out where on the map you are when you're playing, things like that. The shack.
that's the best looking Killer
That's right.
Shack ever.
I'm just enraptured. I'm sorry. I should be filling the air here. There's Chuck again.
Ooh, just want Chuck.
There is a second character similar to Chuck who actually is my favorite that I will not spoil.
I think
It's
I prefer
your
that one.
favorite?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
picked
oh, you might- oh.
favorites?
We're going to have a civil war between those two mascots.
I'm sorry, but you can't pick
Hello.
favorites.
Well, now we just showed it.
Secret spoiled.
Yeah, so there are a lot of cool Easter eggs and secrets kind of littered throughout this map. Some jump scares, maybe. I won't spoil too much. I think the players are going to have a really fun time exploring these and discovering these for themselves.
Oh, I'm definitely
Absolutely.
looking forward to seeing them finding the Easter eggs.
I'm
And
very...
seeing the posts on it and see who finds things first.
Exactly, yeah. I'm super proud of all the people that contributed to this map. I think it turned out great. The audio, the VFX, the animations, the level design, of course,
Dude.
the lighting. All of it helped to come together and breathe so much life into this environment.
Yep.
And I think, yeah,
It's
players are going to have
incredible.
fun exploring and ducking and hiding and also stalking and chasing in this, this new map, The
It
Trickster's
looks fun.
Delusion.
It looks fun and it suits him.
I like that name because it's basically like a hell of his own making, right? It's like, it's
Yeah.
beautiful, but he's being tortured by his past.
love
We
a
got
bit
some
of a
questions.
So that
First one, Richard Carter, 2021. How large is this map?
So, as I mentioned, it's 23 tiles, but this doesn't include the border fence. Usually, I think when we calculate the number of tiles and we
Yeah.
give that as a surface area, it's not including the border fence.
Which one? What map does that compare with? Do you know offhand? I'm trying to think.
I've been told it's on the smaller side,
Yeah.
but you know, there's no change in like elevation, like no secondary floors in this map.
Okay, that helps. Yeah.
But there are, like, I know that the nightclub, because that mosh pit in the center is quite large, but you cannot access it. It's more of a, you know, a pit where you can go around the middle. That's a lot of unused gameplay space, and there is, you know, it's a pretty big building to kind of navigate, like go around, but there's a lot of gameplay elements and some cool loops dotted here and there.
It's going to be fun.
Okay, another one. I don't know if this is your realm so much, but from DJ Leader, will there be music?
There will be music in the club, but not at first.
Oh.
That's a good way of putting it.
I'm gonna turn the generator
From
on.
Ravens AZ, what realm will this be part of?
So as I said, this is going to be a new realm, and it's going to be called the Sleepless District.
Heck yeah.
It's so cool.
And also, we did want to mention this will be in PTB on Tuesday, so just a few days away. It's PTB, so we're still actually not shipped yet. So we're still doing optimization on the performance of it. As you might imagine, there's a lot going on in this map. So what you experience on the PTB won't be what you experience once it launches. There might be a little bit of performance work that's still being done for that the file that goes live on shipping day. So
you could have a little FPS drops here and there and things like that, especially in the areas where there's highlighting, that sort of thing.
Exactly. But this looks so good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being on the stream, by the way.
Yes, thank you. First time.
I'm very excited.
Okay.
Get to showcase this cool new environment that we did.
That's so cool. I'm really excited to see people dive into it. Yeah. And this is, we're going to wrap it up. It's been a rather long show. Thank you for sticking with us today, folks, if you have. I know a lot of you have. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And again, thank you again. Happy to have you back next time you get another map to show.
Oh, definitely.
And we're going to wrap it up. So PTB is on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And you get to test out pretty much everything that was in the show today, not the Grimoire stuff, but that vote is coming next week too.
That's next week's vote, and the Grimoire will be then.
I got to restart this app.
I keep seeing that, and I saw that in chat that everyone was thinking it was coming this summer. It is going to be later in the year.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
But again, thanks everybody. It's been a pleasure being with you.
So I can't see chat for some reason. This ground control app has stopped working, and I may have to bring up the chat the old way. So let's just go ahead and do that. Docs chat. Yeah, let's do that the old way, and then let me resize everything, guys. I'm having some issues on my my stream PC. I will say that's probably the best looking map they've ever made. That, like, bar none. I don't think there's been a map that looks that good ever. Come on, man. I really want to see chat. I'm logged in. I can't load the page. Click here to retry. Server's IP address not found. Make sure the address is correct. What is happening? Am I having internet issues? No. Can you guys still hear me? I'm assuming you can. There's still a shitload of people. It's saying that chat won't load on my Twitch page. You guys can hear me? Okay, so something's clearly wrong. Let me force it closed with Task Manager. I noticed that it was leaving out some comments for some reason. Let's see where ground control is. I can't load the chat through anything but the actual Twitch website for some reason. Twitch may be having an issue. You never know. There's nothing that's led me to believe that, but the app just stopped loading individual comments for some reason. Let's try running it as an administrator. File. Yeah, the ground control is busted. Let me try full screening it. Oh, here we go. That fixed it. Okay. Well, for now. Yep. Okay. Can somebody say something on YouTube for me and on Twitch? If this is going to work. This is a new app, and it was withholding a lot of comments for some reason. Okay, it's working now. I think I just have to log it into Twitch and have YouTube as the secondary. Okay, we're back. I don't know. I missed a bunch of comments there. I thought nobody was talking on Twitch. So let me just go ahead and apologize. I don't know what was going on with my app, but I'm trying to make chat more consolidated so I don't have to use as much real estate. Did you see what I shared about the Spectrum lawsuit? I did. I don't know if there's the thing about class action lawsuits. It depends on what the settlement pay is. So you may, you get $5, Hello, Maverick. Okay, listen, closing thoughts on everything that I just saw. All of this is great for new player experiences. However, I still think there's too many perks. I was hoping to God there'd be news of like getting rid of perks, but maybe I don't think they would do that at a 0.5 patch. That would be a 10.0 patch. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. I don't see them doing that for a like a midway patch. So yeah. But that's like, they've hit their stride on creating stages. Like 10.0, they would do something, more with perks. But for right now, getting a stage, a new realm that looks that good, the more outside street stages, the better. 100%. I want a Raccoon City stage. I want a Silent Hill stage. I want downtowns. Like, that's their first, like, downtown stage. Now, I have to do this with you guys, too. We need to do this survey. This is for 2v8. All this matters, and I want to do this as fastly as possible, okay? Because I don't want to forsake this feedback for them. So if you don't mind, we're going to take a second and go through this together. But we're going to listen to music while we're doing it, because that would be boring. I'm 18 years older. Okay. Did you play Dead by Daylight during the latest version of 2v8? Yes. It's still going on. How satisfied with you with the latest version? I want to pick satisfied. There's a few things. To what extent do you agree or disagree? I like playing this mode strongly. Game was entertaining. Yes. Had a good time playing it. Yes. What role did you typically play? Killer mostly. What role did you typically play when 1v4 mode in Dead by Daylight? Killer mostly. How casual or competitive was the latest version of 2v8? A good mix. How casual or competitive should have been the latest version of 2v8? Shit. Probably, I don't know. Required focus. How would you rate the match length? Just right. Honest to God, it's just right. Please select which of the following survivor classes you played as at least one match. Please select which of the following killer you played. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following escapist? I had a good time playing escapist. Strongly agree. It is difficult to play this escapist. Strongly disagree. My actions in the game as an escapist contribute to the fun experience for everyone. Strongly agree. Feel as though my choices as an escapist have a meaningful impact. Yes. About the guide class. I had a good time playing as the guide. Agree. The dot guide is difficult to play. No. Strongly disagree. My actions as guide contribute. Slightly agree. I feel that my choices as guide have meaningful impact on other players' experiences. Disagree. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding the medic? I had a good time playing as medic. It's not for me, but I still agree. It's difficult to play the medic. Disagree. My actions as the game medic contribute. Yes. I feel that my choices of medic as yes. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding the scout? Had a good time playing as scout. Strongly agree. It is difficult to play scout. Neutral. My actions as scout contribute. Yes. You make pallets and you reveal killer. I feel as though my choices as scout have yes. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding torchbearer? I had a good time playing as torchbearer. Slightly agree. It's difficult to play the torchbearer. Slightly agree. My actions as torchbearer contribute to the fun experience for everyone. Slightly agree. I feel as though my choices as torchbearer. Slightly agree. They're just like what you get rewarded with torchbearer isn't a guaranteed like save. It isn't a guaranteed blind. So like pulling it off isn't exactly easy. Had a good time playing as Shadow. Strongly agree. It is difficult to play Shadow. Disagree. My actions as Shadow. Yes. Yes. I'm just going to answer these without saying it out loud. This is about Brute. Had a good time. Agree. It's difficult to play the Brute. Slightly agree. Neutral. I feel as though my choices of Brute have a meaningful impact on others. Agree. Slightly. Enforcer. Had a good time playing as an Enforcer. Neutral. Difficult to play the Enforcer. Slightly agree. Neutral. Though, no. Strongly disagree. They don't impact the teammate enough. Fearmonger's good. Slightly agree. It's difficult to play Fearmonger. Disagree. Strongly agree. Agree. What are the main reasons you chose to play this version of Dead by Daylight? There were new killers. Select up to 3. I just like playing 2v8. I did not want to play 1v4 Dead by Daylight. Yeah, that's basically it. Use the slider provided 0 to 100%. Please rate the following. What do you think the kill rate for killers was in the latest 2v8 mode? Probably like 74%. What do you think the future 2v... no, I'll take that back. 70. What do you think? What do you think the kill rate should be? 80. Yeah, 80 for sure. That's hilarious, Joe. To what extent do you agree? The tonics mechanics purified were satisfying the latest. Slightly agree. How role-sided do you believe the tonics mechanics purified? Very survivor-sided. How likely are you to play 2v8 mode in its current form? Very likely because it's 2v8. How often should 2v8 mode be available to play? Permanent. God, everybody that's watching this fucking stream, go take this survey and you answer that question with permanent right now. Put permanent as your answer. Please do this for us. Why 80? Because 2 people escaping feels like more of a win than all 8, you know? Like 2 people getting out is like, holy shit. I barely got out with my life. Optional, if any, what were your main points of frustration with the latest 2v8 game mode? The tonics should do more for killer if they are implemented. The lack of also rolling out so few killers when new implementations come out kind of sucks. I realize our balances to do. Killers like Bubba, Clown, and I'm trying to think. What's another easy to implement killer, guys? Trickster. Nah, we won't say that one yet. Doctor for sure. Demogorgon, yeah. Artist. would. If there, what are your main points of frustration? Oh, that's Survivor. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Okay. Points of frustration for Survivor. Nemesis zombies at late game are like being against 6 killers. They gridlock the game. There needs to be some sort of counterplay besides pallets and flashlights. You don't have torch bearer or scout. You are out of luck. Okay. Good deal, Lucille. Celebrating 60 million players. No shit. If you want to take this the survey, guys, here's the code. That's awesome. I like that survey. There's another survey? What the fuck? Player said, oh shit. Okay. All right. What's up, Morno? Hello, Southern Queen. I haven't played yet. I've been talking for the last 2 hours. Yeah. Before starting, I'm 18. How satisfied am I with DBD? I'm satisfied. I wouldn't say very. 1v4 still exists. I strongly agree that I like it. It is entertaining. I have a good time. Game is replayable. Yes. Game is interesting. Yes. Game is repetitive. Yes. Game is challenging. Yes. Fun. Predictable. Frustrating. Agree. Slightly agree. Yeah. What country do I reside? US. PC. Damn. I mean, I gave my PS4 away. How many days a week do you spend at least 30? I mean, fuck. Playing other video games. 2 to 3 days. Extremely true. I play that the most. Yes. I play other horror games alongside. Yes. When a new game releases, I stop. Yes. How satisfied are you with the matchmaking time? Very. How often do you play as the opposing role? Always. Play as the opposing role to understand how they move around the map. Always. Always. When you watch Dead by Daylight tutorial video content, how often do you watch gameplay tutorials of your own role? I don't watch that. Watch gameplay tutorials. I don't watch that. Watch gameplay tutorials. I don't watch that. I am that. I am him. How often do you watch streamers, YouTubers? Never. I mean, dude, I am him. Yes. Yes. How'd you hear about this chapter? Damn it. Dude, can I other? How satisfied or dissatisfied with the latest chapter? Oh, I love it. The general, very satisfied. Gameplay's killer, yes. Gameplay is killer, yes. Yes. Extremely. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you with it? I'm satisfied. There's a few things I'd buff and nerf. Everything is great. Power, backstory. I like playing against this killer. Agree. Playing against this killer is entertaining. Agree. Have a good time playing against this killer. Agree. I like playing as this killer. Strongly playing this killer is entertaining. Yes. I have a good time playing this killer. Agree. What do you appreciate the most about the first? The theme is nailed. Well done. What do you appreciate the least about the first? I realize he is hard to play for console players because I don't see him too often shortly after launch. He is high skill, high reward, and therefore people who can who can learn how to play him will get rewarded. Some people don't use keyboard and mouse, so I can't say that they would want to control him that way. They might have to nerf him and buff his movement speed. How difficult was it to learn the first gameplay? Moderately. No. Slightly. How difficult was it to understand his power? Moderately. Moderately. For both. How difficult was it to understand his HUD? Moderately. How useful is the information? Very. This is the information provided by his HUD. That's called a heads-up display, by the way. The following is a list of qualities you may or may not apply to any given killer. Please evaluate to what degree you agree or disagree with one. The first. The killer's power is hard to master. Agree. The killer's power is easy to learn. Slightly disagree. The following list is qualities that may or may not apply to any given killer. About the first. Okay. It's difficult to understand as a survivor. Yes. Those powers reduce the effectiveness. Strongly agree. Loops are irrelevant. No, I won't say that. Agree, because you can break line of sight and still loot. I don't have a creator code yet, CK. Survivors are given enough time to react to killer power cues. Slightly agree. Killer can travel around the rat with ease. Strongly agree. This killer's power reduces the effectiveness of hiding out of sight. Disagree. How appealing are his cosmetics? Extremely. How important were the following factors when purchasing the first? Their base perks, not at all. Their lore, extremely. Their base look, extremely. Their power, extremely. Cosmetic available at release, moderately. The killers from franchise I like, extremely. Do you agree with the following during Break the Clock? I find this perk easy to use. Agree. It affects were hard to tell. Disagree. I had a good time playing with this perk. Strongly agree. With time, I'm getting better using this perk. To what extent do you agree about the secret project? I find this perk easy to use. Disagree. Its effects were hard to tell. Disagree. I had a good time playing with this perk. Strongly disagree. With time, I'm getting better with this perk. Strongly disagree. It's shit. No, secret project. No. That's Hive Mind. I'm thinking of Hive Mind. I find this perk easy to use. Strongly disagree. Its effects are hard to tell. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. That's a shit perk. Hive Mind sucks. How likely are you to use the following perks in the future? Turn back the clock? Very likely. Secret project? Very likely. Hive Mind? No. After unlocking the first perks on killers, how likely are you to keep playing as the first? Very likely. Bada boom. Bada boom is easy to use, yeah. It's effects hard to tell. Disagree. Had a good time playing with this perk. Neutral. Agree. What do you agree with change of plan? This is easy to use. Strongly agree. It's effects hard to tell. Disagree. Agree. Neutral. Teamwork full circuit. How likely are you to use Bada Boom in the future? Likely. Dustin Henderson. This one's longer. I shouldn't have done this one. Dustin Henderson character. Yeah. Very likely. Okay, this is about extra century. Sorry, I'm not going to read these anymore. Getting a headache. Neutral. Slight disagree. Soft spoken. Oh, here we go. How important were the following elements to contribute to keep playing Dead by Daylight after the release of the previous chapter? How important were the following elements to contribute to keep playing Dead by Daylight after the release of the previous one? I don't know. I wish there was a feedback. I wish there was a feedback on this one because I was like, I don't like the crosshair. I think they're OP. Rift 3 Reverence. I mean, Haunted by Daylight. I didn't like Haunted by Daylight. Extremely important. Extremely. Okay. Are you aware of the yes. What? God damn, this is way too long. Oh my God, this is stupid, dude. I wish I didn't do it. The people I play with sometimes. Oh, here we go. This is the meat and potatoes. In Dead by Daylight, to what extent do you agree or disagree? The people I play with sometimes are angry. Slightly agree. Offensive. Slightly agree. Mean. Slightly agree. Good-natured. Neutral. Sympathetic. Neutral. Friendly. Slightly agree. Hurtful. Toxic. Agree. No, I'm going to put slightly agree. All of these. This game couldn't have all of that. How frequently do you experience toxic behaviors in the following places? Never in the pregame. Toxic behaviors in following places. In game. Every 6 to 10 games. Every 16 to 20 games. Post game chat. Every 1 to 5 games. No. Every 6 to 10 games for sure. Out of the game. Social media. Like, so they're DMing me on social media? Every 16 to 20 games. How frustrating is it to experience toxic behaviors in the following places? Extremely in the pregame. In-game, extremely. Post-game chat, extremely. Do you read the bug fixes? Yes, I fully read it. Are bug fixes too slow? I feel like bug fixes are all right. I feel like balancing isn't if they ask me a question about balancing, that's when I'm going to be honest. I'm satisfied with their bug fixes. Here we go. Damn, this is way too fucking long. Audio bugs, visual bugs. God, can I skip these? I'm this close, guys. How quickly is the Dead by Daylight team in resolving a bug if it's reported? Audio. Somewhat dissatisfied. Visual bug. Somewhat satisfied. Perk bug. Somewhat dissatisfied. Can't join friends. Killer power bug. Blow wheel bug. Urgency bug. Add-on bug. Balancing bug. Oh my god. Very dissatisfied. Matchmaking bug. Dissatisfied. Locomotion map navigation. Somewhat satisfied. Broken pallets. Camera and controls bug. Oh, I have actually. I barely ever see them. Bad cosmetics bug. How often do you notice the following bugs? Audio bug. Rarely. Never. That should be a 10% increment. God, this is way too fucking long. Killer power bug. There we go. Which of the following bugs impacts your ability to play audio, visual? Audio. Fuck the blow web. How likely are you to stop playing for the following bugs? God almighty, dude. Why is it just bugs? Yes, that's my job. In the last 6 months, of the following platforms have you played or created content on? What the fuck? Neither of these. Okay. I don't know. Okay. That was way too long. My eyes hurt. Holy shit. That was way too long. Holy shit. That killed me. Okay. 2 hours have been gone. We've talked about a lot. Holy shit. My eyes need to adjust from staring at white. There's another survey. I did both. Yeah, I did both. There better not be another one. I was about to say, do I have more ARC cells to claim? Is that my reward? You're teasing good, you ass. Okay, let's murder some people to feel better, all right? Yeah, I could have had you guys just cheat. How are you doing, Wolf? I feel responsible to have to take those guys. How do you feel about the other survey? Yeah, Dan. So, CK over on YouTube said the survey looks depressing. That was me the whole time. Listen, I dropped out of preschool so that I wouldn't have to take tests, okay? Guys, let me go grab a drink, okay? I'm not sure yet, Joey. I'll let you know, though. You'll get dibs. Do they give ARC cells? They don't. No, they don't. My ARC cells was from being a partner. All right, let's kill the music, guys. All right, everybody shut up. Oh, shit. Do I have my game turned down? No. Shut up, Keanu. Match 1 of 1.
Nobody mess with me.
I like this Leon. Well, somebody got down instantly. It's crazy. And somebody else got down instantly. Looks like it's Hillbilly with Shadow, guys. Guys, it's hot in here. What's your temperature right now, everybody? I'm gonna cry this bitch out. I hear him. We got the only gin. I don't even know who the other killer is. Weshka. Weshka. Albert, Weshka, Weshka. Albert, Weshka. Two V8 with normal perks. Oh my god, dude. I mean, it could be exciting. I'm in East Tennessee. Yeah, you know, I hadn't thought about that, man. Ain't gonna kick the generator. Shit. Damn, he just about saw them right in the butt crack, dude. Billy's not kicking gens. It's good. It's a good thing. So here's the thing, guys. Do you feel like the catch-up mechanic is too strong? Like, you see how my generator is red and I'm on it solo? That's in effect because we're too far ahead of repairs. Hello, Ops. Well, first hook. Somebody's got 20 ping, dude. shit. Sure, I thought that was Wesker coming. There's 4 out on my door. I think the tonics are survivor-sided. I think killers don't get enough of a bonus for get one. I think everybody should scream. And when you pick one up, everybody should scream within a radius or something. Something. How do you feel about the new map? Dude, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. Killer Sweat Lodge. I feel like the catch-up benefit isn't... I think it needs to be a little bit more punishing for survivors when they get ahead. I got an email. Hang on, guys. Oh, yeah, Wolf. I got to start adding some more goat head colors. I need to put that on my calendar. Because there's going to be people that's had a sub long enough to not start earning new goat head colors. I might have to do something different. Who's got the longest survivor badge, or not survivor, supporter badge in my stream? See, Darren's got 35. Kyle's got 34. Wolf has 18. Troy's got 32 or 22. B's got 36. She's got a green one. Dude, I got Birkin. Hell yeah. You want Brute? Maybe he wants Brute. I'm gonna do Shadow. $39. You got 39 months? Damn. Hello, I'm B. You been lurking? Nice, Travis. Sorry. Oh, it's that dude again. I think 45 months is where I run out. After the first year, it's every 6 months they change. It's every 3 months for the first year. I want to get up to, like, you know, as much as I can. You bitch. I whipped him in his Cheeto ass. I'm gonna go help him out, dude. He's doing the Lord's work over here. Man, we shit all over that guy. Well, by we, I mean him. I'm super relaxed. Like, I'm so chill right now. That's fine. God damn it.
HF_slasher_1212 is now following.
HF Slasher, thank you, buddy. What, dude, what the fuck? Is my dick not hard enough? Like, what the hell? Go do your run thing, buddy. Can you explain the catch-up thing? Yes, I can. The catch-up mechanic basically means that if the killers are doing too poorly, that the generator repair speed slows down as a whole. Damn, they double healed. Whereas if you're playing a survivor and if a lot of people go down, then that means you get a catch up on speed. God damn, she got the shit knocked out of her, dude. That was fucking amazing. cat houses. Oh, that's awesome, Patricia. I've seen so many videos of that. I think those. I would live in one of those if I could. Thanks, zombie, for getting him away. Wait, you can buy those for goats? Are you fast? You can hear the little worm coming out. Now there's two. Good job. That zombie's taking a fucking nap over there, dude. Let my zombies do their thing. Look, some of them, they're just taking the time off, dude. HF Slasher, I hope so. I hope to eventually. tried. He said, bruh. I punched him right in the mouth, dude. Worked so hard for nothing. I mean, at the same time, though, it's like, I had a good time. You gotta get good. Yeah, I get it. I get it. He worked hard to try to get out, you know. I need to spend some more points on the night. Hello, Alpha Wolf. So tomorrow, guys, while I do play DBD a lot, tomorrow we are going to cover Chapter 5 of Poppy's Playtime. Was Oklahoma getting hit with tornadoes, B? You got it, buddy. Tomorrow will be Poppy Playtime. Please come through for that. Surprise Sydney X. Thank you.
Surprise Sydney X is now following.
Thank you, Sydney X. Y'all, the tastiest thing that I could drink, they're expensive though, but these Slaughterberry Liquid Deaths, those if you guys have ever had them before, they're really freaking good. Yeah, it came out yesterday or the day before, yeah. I'm glad you couldn't see that. HF Slasher, with your feedback, I might do more, honestly. Yeah, I didn't get any algorithm from it, though. But then again, I haven't put enough out to get algorithm. Please don't have a hacker in here. That isn't sparkling at all. That's just like normal tea in a can. Surprise, Sydney, I haven't watched a Scream since 4. Oh, it's that garbage rat guy again. They're really toxic. What PC do I have? I have 2. Are you asking about the gaming one or the stream one? You definitely recommend Send Help? I heard nothing but good things. The gaming one? A Ryzen 7 9800X 3D with a 5090. DBD is overkill.
Ninja.
I deserve whatever happens to me. Please, 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 flashlight. Please, 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 please. Wesker Nimi. You're wondering why I wanted a flashlight. There's really no other way to stop the zombies. I'm like, there's Wesker. Ah! Hey, have fun with it, Rose. This is what matters. Bam. No scratch marks. Yeah, nobody talks about the ideology of talking to people all the time. What's your favorite horror films? John Carpenter's The Thing, Dawn of the Dead, Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead, George Romero's Day of the Dead, 30 Days of Night. From Dusk Till Dawn. Man, there's a bunch. I loved Sinners, and I loved the one about the kids disappearing that came out last year. That was great. How did I promote mine to where it's at? What do you like? You might have to be more specific. The black phone was great. Yes. Yeah, Daniel, I'm almost there, buddy. Got you, boo-boo. Fuck, here we go. I mean, Rosie, it's really hard to summarize 6 years, you know? It's really hard. I've just built relationships with my audience. I don't know. It just depends on what you want to do. Shit, I haven't taken it down yet. It's probably fine if I do. Yeah, he sees me. He shook his head no at me. You a fan or something? He shook his head no at me. You go to conventions to meet fans? I've held my own meet and greets, but that's about it. Do you read any Stephen King? What's my favorite Stephen King movie? My favorite Stephen King movie? Man, I'm a big fan of Salem's Lot. I thought the remake of Salem's Lot was pretty good too. Yeah, Maverick. Yeah, maximum mug run is right.
Got me real bad.
I'm gonna go into struggle. Yep, I'm going to struggle. This nemesis likes me. Look. Nobody's going to be able to rescue me. Oh, yeah, the nemesis is letting me get rescued. That's crazy. Oh, my God, dude. What the fuck? You son of a bitch. What the fuck was that invisible stop there?
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
This Wesker was a cuck, dude. They kept putting me in his fucking face when they rescued me. That was crazy. I blame. Yeah. Dude, I got hooked. The person that ran away from trying to flashlight save me ran straight to my hook. Like, that was awful. There was no way for me to escape that. Like, they didn't even want me to have a chance. That was like that with both rescues. Or with both hang-up states. You just saw it. I never even had a fair chance. I'm playing Poppy tomorrow, Dion. RE9 is very, very soon. At midnight, it'll officially be 7 days. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy to me. I'm ready for it too, Daniel. I know you're a huge fan of RE4. I've had a Wesker in every fucking match. What time? Probably 8 o'clock Eastern. Salem's Lot remake was pretty good though. It's kind of hot up here, guys. Hello, Matt. That may have been one of the shittiest Took experiences I've ever had in DBD. Oh no, god damn it, he's AFK. Fuck my life. Can I have a bot? Is it still like a fucking... He's still fucking AFK, guys. Still AFK. Still AFK. Give me a fucking bot. Please. Please. Give me a bot. God damn it. I waited in queue for this fucking shit. I wish you could like abandon matches without getting a penalty. Oh, you're here now, you fucking dipshit. Where the fuck were you? You fucking imbecile? God damn it. I'm reporting your ass. We're at 4 gens. Three. Oh, he's AFK now. Look at him, you stupid fuck. Just leave. Oh God, he's getting it. I got no respect for that dude. Joey, I swear to God, if you insist another reason to try to play with me, you're not playing with me. I get it. I get it. You want to play. Just chill, okay? Now I'm just too tilted to play. Jesus Christ, man. They should make a bot, like, instantly. The moment the killer's not moving, there should be an instant fucking bot. That would have hit him. Oh, okay, bullshit. Oh my God, Mel. Holy fucking shit, dude. Thank you so much, Mel. He's over here chasing now at the start of the match. Dude, how'd that fucking miss? Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate you. God damn it. I waited in queue for this match, guys. Yeah. I hope they all report this Wesker. I hope to God all fucking 8 of them do. This Wesker's a piece of shit, dude. I'm terrible. Damn, can we please report this Wesker? Fuck. Like, oh my God, dude. I said he was AFK. How dare I attempt to win? Yeah, dude. That was stupid. I don't know. That was lame. The fact that that's awful. Oh, God damn it. My day's been good. Oh my God. Let's just pile it on. What the fuck's going on? I don't know. Are the servers down? Oh fuck. Is my router doing that shit? I bet it's where I'm having storms. Yeah, the internet's not working on my game PC for some reason. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to restart this PC. I'm having that issue again, guys. I can't connect to the internet. Oh yeah, I totally reported them. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? He's right sitting there watching your rage. It doesn't matter. Like, that's his account that's jeopardizing. I'll queue up and forget all about him. Fuck, I'm gonna have to restart my gaming PC. Let me check something really quick, guys. Because my game PC's not doing anything. My stream PC's fine. Hey, Mel, by the way, thank you so fucking much. Oh yeah, my Wi-Fi's down. My router's doing that shit, dude. My setup is great. Yes, I know. It's my router. I think my internet's trying to go out. Let me see. It says I'm on, but I'm not. Is it working now? Okay, it looks like it's back. It's back. My router did a weird thing there. Okay, I'm good now. We fixed it. I don't know. We didn't do anything. How you doing, Fred? Hello, Evil Adventures. The power of love. No, I don't have to raise hell. I know the shit. You know, I'm good with this shit. Just troubleshooting, you start with like, what's the most likely cause? Then you go, okay, it's not that. Now what? That was Huey Lewis in the News that healed that situation. I'm queuing up again with Deathslinger. Brandon asked, does it hang them up the moment you grab them? It does. Holy shit, it's gonna be cold Sunday and Monday. Holy shittle sticks. You see some space for a fifth monitor there? Yeah. Okay, I think we're good, guys. We're safe to play. Tell my Wi-Fi I will, Michelle. You just bought tickets to WrestleMania 42? God dang. One above the left, this over here. There's a TV there over there, far away from the room. Far away from the setup, I mean. Yeah, it's been that way, Ryan. I wonder why I got kicked off the internet. I need to do a speed test before I get in a match. Let's check. Let's check. My phone was kicked off for a second. This router's weird. It's really nice, but it's finicky. Now we're good. Dude, I would do anything to have fiber in my town. You have fiber in Jackson? Yeah, dude. My town's stupid. Like, they're the only provider allowed within city limits. Isn't that dumb? so fast to know how your stream ends. Yeah, you can see the fucking future, Fred. That's funny, man. Tomorrow, guys, we're doing Poppy's Playtime. Can't wait. And then a week from tomorrow, we are doing Resident Evil Requiem. Have you tried High on Life 2? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. The first one was okay, but like it's a subpar first person shooter with jokes. You know what I mean?
Who wants some?
Like it's funny, but Reanimal is on the to-do list too. We might actually do Reanimal on Sunday or Saturday. Damn, dude, we had so much pressure up there. I was just getting over there, dude. Hello, TR Skulls. See, here's the catch-up mechanic in real time. The yellow means it's going faster. Because of the amount of hooks, it's really fast. That motherfucker's terror radius is crazy. Dude, I've been up here the whole match. Can't do shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Has he really got brute? Boy, these guys are getting shit on. What did it spray me with, anyway? That's somebody already dead. That's crazy. Hi, friend. How's your day, Natalie? My voice is almost back. RPD is killer sided, yes, 100%. It's good, great. Appreciate you stopping in. God damn! He shit all over me. That's why he's winning so fucking hard. Look at my ping, 37. Why is it so much better now? See you later, Natalie. Sleep tight. Dude, I've got the second lowest ping. Oh, Jonesy, nice. Nobody's on gens. Nobody. Jonesy, I hope you do. For that reason. What the fuck are you waiting on? Oh, somebody's about to die. My bad. Bro, look at the guy at least and break him. Hi, bitch.
High performance indeed.
That one shot's insane on this stage. This Lost Triana, you're not helping. You're not helping. You're just walking around. What are you doing? Give her crows. Give her crows. She's not helping. Are they stream sniping or something? No. That person right there threw. What? I don't even know what he was talking about. That Lost Triana, dude. I'm talking to killers. I don't know. They played good. I mean, good Lord, if you don't do well with Ghostface on RPD, then you're doing it wrong. Eagle looks good. Yeah, I do. Yay, Nemesis. Yay. All right, let me grab a drink. I'm finally done coughing, I think, guys. That's great. Thank you, Jay Dudley. I love this shirt, dude. Dude, did Mel literally drop a Godzilla and then leave? Holy shit.
Did you get head yet, Igor, while you eat some soup? Or do I have to come to do for Deedressor?
That was amazing, George. That was like pitching a softball for a home run. The zombies tend to do well here. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I missed. I thought they were gonna run. Yeah, motherfucker! I need my shadow, bro. She said, Her scream is satisfying. How long have I been streaming DBD? Oh, man. For about 5 years. On and off. Damn, she ducked it. God, that was violent as fuck, dude. That was so violent. Yoink. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? That bitch was like, "You're not shooting me today." God damn it. What a fucking shot. I like I was just blatantly robbed. I don't understand how. Dude, that was fucking amazing. The game said, "No, you're not getting that hit in today." Like, honestly, that wasted my time. Why did that not connect? It pulled out of her. Like she had a fucking STD or something. God damn it. What's her? My ping's high for some reason. Hers is 440. The matches are pretty fucking good, honestly. Dude, I couldn't have hit a longer range shot than that. Good job, zombie. keep her injured over there. This gen will be the next one to go. I'm not careful. There's a big loop area too. Damn it. Fuck. He's not patrolling enough. Dude, there's a blind going on. Pay attention to your zombies. I call horse shit on that. Bro, pay attention. God, I knew the motherfucker wouldn't go check where his zombies was. I knew it. I fucking knew it. They're sitting there in a fucking stupor and you're not gonna go after them? Bro, come on. You're right there. Nemesis plays himself. You're asking which game is better? Village or Biohazard? 7's better. Bro. I carried. I carried. Carried. Skirm's bald. What? Why would he say Skirm's bald? I don't know. Again, if you just got to be patient. You got to be patient. You don't have to chase away from the gens too much to get downs. You really don't. If he sees me leaving, he needs to just go on full rotate. If I see him leaving, I go back to patrolling. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. But that was a much better match than an AFK Wesker. I'll take a 6K. One mistake isn't like that. That doesn't mean they played bad. But if I see my zombies blinded, I drop everything to get over there. Okay. Who am I playing next, guys? Well, it's Wesker o'clock, yeah. I fucking love Wesker on this. Who's lurking on YouTube, guys? It is so hot up here. I'm telling you though, this hits the spot. Okay, let me show you. This shit right here hits the spot. Oh, it's so good and cold, dude. I'm not sponsored by these guys at all. This is so tasty. There's only 4 carbs in each can of these, 20 calories. George, thank you. How much was that again? How much was that donation again? Was that 20 bucks? Like, but between Village and Biohazard, they're both really good games. I feel like the storytelling elements are better in Village, but overall, 7 is slightly the better game. But the enemies are a little bit more diverse in 8, but there's a section of 8 that is just so boring. What's up, Wrestling Bear? Hello, Classy Tori. Oh, the bland sparkling water is trash. This is really good. I wish they would sponsor me, dude. Them or Spindrift, but I think my stomach would agree with Liquid Death more. Village is more fun and interesting. That's debatable. The DLC for Village is really good. Mercenaries is really good. But 7 just inches it out just a little bit. Like 21, Ethan Must Die. Jack Baker's birthday. Nice, Ann. Thank you. Oh God, yeah. That's the part. That's the part I'm talking about. Heisenberg's section is so boring. It's boring. It's so boring. Trickster's getting a map and like a rework, but not like new abilities. He's just they're fleshing him out. On 2 TVs, are they synced up at least, Ann?
This is not cool.
Watching video games, mommy. Is she in the match? No, is she in the match? Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm a scout. I'm a scout. I didn't realize I was a scout. 2 accounts. Gotcha. Trickster PTB is Tuesday, Chris. Dude, I was like, where the fuck is that invisible generator? Oh, God. Dude, it's a fucking scary Wesker. Did you see him turning? Oh, I hope so. I think a lot of people main her, Starlet. Oh, they did, Joey. I didn't know that. Got her fucking booty clapped. Don't see me, you fucker. Did that Lucas El Wapo guy, that loop that they did at the start, crazy. Well, they're clearly in comms, guys. Clearly in fucking comms. That fucking sucks. I wish I had escapist. I wish it would give you a heads up like an auditory warning when you get moved out of the fucking build that you want to play. Are you fucking kidding me? Can I have a green vial, please? My friend, we have been shit on. I'm looking around, dude. What's it gonna fucking hurt? Shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. Shadow on Oni's just as scary as Shadow on fucking fucking Hillbilly. How you doing, Chewy? Well, thank you. Now we're at 1. Man, they're fucking teaming up. Dude, how the fuck did I get out of this match? How the fuck, dude? This was crazy. BTB, I had a rough time too, dude. I'm waiting on I Love Onryo to see if they get out. Aw, they're camping their body. That's lame. Thank you, BTB.
BTB28 is now following.
I don't have, dude, I don't have an active. Oh, fuck. I don't have an active ability. Sorry, dude. I'll try to buy you some time. I'm not feeding. There ain't nothing I can do. I'm in queue for killer. I got shit on. Dude, they were in comms. Like I said, if you want to know the secret to beating on the Oni, his first loop is the most important loop of the match. Period. If your first loop sucks, it's going to suck for the rest of the match. Because he makes you bleed, and then he gets strong. And then by him getting strong, he makes other people bleed. And it never ends. When the killer damages the generator, does it reset all the progress? No. It starts regressing. So, when it's regressing on 2v8, it regresses at a much faster pace.
I Main Myers 007 is now following.
I Main Myers 007, welcome in. Hey, big shout out to everybody watching on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. There's 99, actually 100 on YouTube, 129 on Twitch, 28 on TikTok. Be sure to follow, be sure to sub, whatever. If you don't mind on the YouTube, just got to plug myself a little bit to keep me doing this. There's a GOAT badge that you could rock through YouTube memberships. I get 70% of the income from that if you decide to, if you like this content enough that you want to represent that. Thank you for considering. I have to plug myself, guys. A full-time content creator. So, anyway, my 6-year full-time streaming anniversary is in 9 days, which is crazy. 9 days. 9 days. 6 years of full-time streaming. What's the longest you've ever worked at a job, guys? $20 9 days and 6 years, yeah. 8 years. 8 years where I'm at. 21 years current job. 10. So in 6 months, I'll have streamed longer than my job before I worked in a recording studio. And gigged. Started before my birthday. No, well, I was streaming before my birthday. Yeah, Novatorious. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, buddy.